The Kickernick Gallery in downtown Minneapolis is featuring a new exhibit. It's called Warm Presents Legacy, the Women of Warm Gallery, and honors a pioneering feminist art movement. So here to tell us more about it, artist Harriet Bart and Emily Awaijane with the Kickernick Gallery. Thank you both so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
Why don't we start with you? Tell us a little bit more about the movement behind this exhibit.
Warm, the gallery, was born in 1976. The 60s, 70s were a time of political activism. Out of the civil rights movement, the anti-war movement, came the women's movement, second wave feminist movement, bringing a group of women together who were artists, who had generally gone to art school, but didn't have many opportunities. Very few women were represented in galleries. Almost no women were represented in museum exhibitions, and women got together and said, we need to do this, we need to start a gallery. And so we did. So it opened almost 50 years to the day of the opening of the exhibition at the Kickernick Gallery, which opened on April 10th.
Harriet, hold on. We need to come back now because you were one of the founding members of WARM.
Yes.
What does that mean to you, the legacy? Do you think about the legacy that you've helped create when it comes to the art movement here?
I didn't at the time, but I certainly do now, 50 years later. And one of the interesting stories, personal stories for me, is that 50 years ago, I had a studio in the Kickernick building, and it was right next door to the Wyman building where WARM Gallery was located. I was there for maybe 2-3 years. The building was sold and I moved on. But about 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, I moved back to the Kickernick Gallery.
Oh, wow.
And when we realized that it's 50 years that we started this gallery, and I met so many interesting women who were passionate about their work and who were committed to a collective, working together to make things better for women artists across the board. I approached Christy Oman, who is the owner of the building. Emily works with Christy, to see if they would be interested in hosting the exhibition.
Right, and Emily, I mean, it seems like it was an enthusiastic yes.
Yes, of course, yeah. You know, and just to mention, the Kickernick building is a multitude of floors filled with creative artists of all sorts. And so if you ever want to come and check it out and partake, we'd love to. We have also studios available for lease if you're interested, and it's just a wonderful community of a lot of collaborative artists.
What can people see at this exhibit specifically?
You're going to see a lot of art, a lot of beautiful art from multiple generations, and you're going to see a lot of color, a lot of texture, a lot of Harriet, do you want to elaborate on it?
Are we seeing your art?
Yes.
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 Oh, we better be seeing your art in there. Come on now.
The exhibition was curated by juried by Laura Wertheim-Joseph, who is the Director of Curatorial Affairs for the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum.
Oh, wow.
So cool. Over the time of the gallery's existence, from 1976 to 1991 when it closed, 90 women passed through those doors as members of this collective. Since then, 20 of them have died, but we were able to reach out to everybody who had ever been in WARM at one time or another, and we have collected one work by each of 73 artists that Laura Joseph has curated, juried into the exhibition. So it's very diverse, from two-dimensional work to three-dimensional work. I'm delighted that my work is in it. Anybody who wanted to be in it, who was part of the WARM.
It's really special that their families were able to come and look at the art as well.
It was a reunion.
Great. Well, go check it out all the way through June 13th. Thank you both so much for coming in today. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, Legacy, the Women of WARM Gallery, again, goes through June 13th. It's over at the Kickernick Gallery. And we will have more information when we post this segment, WCCO.com.